Welcome to Focus English with CC.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel Focus English with CC. It's so wonderful to have you here again. This is the place where learning English becomes easy, natural, and truly familiar. I'm CC.
And I'm Tom. Hi, everyone. It's great to be back. You know, Cece, as we start, I wonder where all our amazing listeners are joining us from right now. Are you on a bus or a train on your way to work? Maybe you're at the gym listening while you exercise. Or perhaps you're in a cozy coffee shop with a warm drink in your hand. Or maybe, just maybe, you're relaxing at home after a long, hard day.
That's a lovely thought, Tom. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, thank you so much for spending your time here with us. Your presence means the world to us. Today, Tom and I are going to talk about a topic that sounds very, very familiar. It's something you already know, but it actually hides a little secret. A secret that can help you learn English more effectively than ever before.
Ooh, a secret. When I hear the word secret, I get curious right away. It sounds so mysterious and exciting. So, what's the topic, Cece? Please don't keep me waiting.
Okay, I'll tell you. The big secret topic for today is daily routine, your daily habits.
Daily routine? Is that the secret? You mean things like brushing my teeth, drinking my morning coffee, or, my favorite activity, hitting the snooze button for 5 more minutes. Are you talking about those things?
Exactly, Tom. Exactly those things. The simple, small things you do every single day.
Wow. And here I was thinking the secret was going to be some difficult grammar rule or a big serious book I had to read. I never thought my habit of wanting more sleep could teach me English.
Well, that's the magic of it. That's the secret. Who would have thought that these small things you do every day are actually the best, most powerful way to learn English naturally without stress?
Yeah, when you say it like that, it sounds simple, but really, really smart. Learning from my own life, I like that. It doesn't sound like hard work.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of simple things that help a lot, if you're listening to this episode and you feel it's helpful, don't forget to click the subscribe button for Focus English with CC, okay? It helps us have more motivation and energy to make new helpful podcast episodes for you every day.
That's right. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell, too. That's the little bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way, when Cece uploads a new episode, your phone will tell you and you'll be the first to hear it.
Exactly. You can be our early bird listeners of Focus English with CC. We would love that.
You know, Cece, your topic makes me think. Every morning, I make a cup of coffee, and I usually listen to an English podcast while I drink it. But I never, ever thought of that as studying. For me, it was just a nice, relaxing part of my morning.
That's the exactly interesting part, Tom. That's the key. Learning English isn't just about sitting with books for hours or taking pages of notes. That's the old way. The new natural way of learning starts from what you're already doing, from your real everyday life.
That actually makes a lot of sense. When I think about studying, I feel a little bit of pressure. But when I think about my morning coffee, I feel relaxed and happy.
Exactly. And here is the main idea for today. Your everyday life is actually your English classroom.
Wow, when you put it that way, it sounds so true. So you mean my kitchen is a classroom, my office is a classroom, even the bus I take to work is a classroom.
Yes, yes, yes. Your kitchen, your bedroom, your office, the supermarket, they are all your English classrooms. If you know how to turn the things you do every day into a small English learning habit, then you don't have to study anymore. You are living in English. Okay, let's make this real. Let's start with a clear example. Let's talk about the morning. You can use very common, very simple sentences to describe your actions. For example, you can say, I wake up at 7. Then, a little later, I get up at 7:15.
Oh, wait a second. Wake up and get up. I always thought they were the same thing. So you're saying wake up just means opening your eyes, but you are still in bed? And get up means you actually put your feet on the floor and get out of bed, right?
Exactly. You got it perfectly, Tom. Let's say those two phrases again so our listeners can hear the difference. Wake up, your eyes open. Get up, your body leaves the bed.
Oh, okay. This is great. So now I can describe my morning perfectly. I can say, I wake up at 7 o'clock when my alarm rings, but then I stay in bed and check my phone for 30 minutes, so I get up at 7:30.
Exactly. That's me every morning. That is a perfect real life example. I'm sure many of our listeners do the same thing.
Okay, speaking of my alarm, is there a special phrase for when I press that button on my alarm to sleep for just a few more minutes? Is there a phrase like hit the snooze?
Of course there is. That's a very common phrase. You can say, I hit the snooze button. It means you press the snooze on your alarm clock or your phone to get 5 or 10 more minutes of sleep.
Oh, that one is definitely mine. I can finally say this sentence in English. I hit the snooze button every morning. Sometimes I hit it 2 or 3 times.
I'm pretty sure that's true for 80% of people in the world. Okay, so after you finally get up, what's next? Let's learn a few more simple sentences. You can say, I take a shower. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I make myself a cup of coffee. And what about breakfast? If you are in a hurry, you can say, I grab a quick breakfast.
Grab a quick breakfast. That's a fun phrase. It sounds like you are eating while running out the door. Does it mean you eat very fast?
Exactly. It means you don't have time for a big, slow meal. You just eat something small and fast, like a banana, a piece of toast, or yogurt. It's the perfect phrase for those busy late mornings.
Yeah, that fits me very well. On most days, I just grab a quick breakfast.
And when you talk about getting dressed, you can say, I get dressed. Or if you want to be more specific, you could say, I put on my work clothes. Or I put on my jeans and a t-shirt.
And finally, the last and most important sentence of my morning story is, I rush out the door, which means I run out of the house because I am probably late.
Exactly. That's like the signature line of office workers everywhere. I rush out the door.
Yeah, this is amazing, CC. In just 5 minutes, we already have a full little English story about our morning. Let me try to tell my complete story. I wake up at 7. I hit the snooze button 3 times. I finally get up at 7:30. I take a quick shower and brush my teeth. I get dressed. I grab a quick breakfast. And then I rush out the door. See? It's a story. My story.
That's a perfect story, Tom. It's clear, it's natural, and it's real. And everyone listening can do this too. Okay, so that's the morning. After leaving the house, we move on to the next part of the day, work or study.
Okay, for me, I can say I go to work at 9 or I start work at 9.
Exactly. If you're a student, then you can say, I go to class at 9. And when you talk about the place, you can say, I work at a company, or I study at a university.
Yeah, simple. And what if you have to travel a long way to get to work? My office is far from my house. Is there a good word for that daily travel?
Yes, there is a great word for that. You can say, I commute to work. The word commute, C-O-M-M-U-T-E, means the journey you make from your home to your work every day.
I love that word. So every morning I can say I commute by bus. And sometimes when the bus is very late, I guess I commute by hope.
I know that feeling. Commuting by hope. That's a good one. Okay, so now you are at work. During the day, you can say things like, I have meetings in the morning. I answer emails. I make phone calls. I take notes. If you're a student, you might say, I do my homework, or I study in the library.
I think the sentence, I'm busy with work, is the most popular of all. I feel like I say that 10 times a day.
Exactly. Everyone says that. It's a very useful sentence. And when you need a rest, you can say, I take a short break. And for lunch, I have lunch with my colleagues. Colleagues is another word for coworkers, the people you work with.
Or if you are very busy like me, your sentence might be, I eat lunch at my desk. That means you eat right at your computer.
Exactly. That is a very realistic sentence for many people. And finally, at the end of the day, when we finish work, we can say, I finish work at 5. Or here's a very natural phrase that native speakers use all the time. I get off work at 6.
That phrase, get off work, is a very common and natural phrase. It just means you have finished your work for the day and you are free to go home. It sounds very friendly.
So now you have all of these simple, useful sentences about your day. But how do you use them to learn? I want to share a very simple 4-step method. Are you ready, Tom?
A 4-step method. I love steps. Yes, I'm ready. So, let's see. Step 1 must be to write these sentences down, right? So, after this podcast, I am going to write down my story. After I finish writing, what do I do next? What is step 2?
You are correct. Step 1 is right. Now, for step 2, this is very important. Next, you must read out loud what you have just written.
Read it out loud? To who? Should I read it to my plant or my cat? My cat will probably just fall asleep.
Reading to your cat is a great idea, but you can also just read it to yourself. Or you can even read it to your wall if you want.
To my wall? You're joking. So I can practice my English speaking skills with my bedroom wall?
Exactly. And I'm not joking. Your wall is the best listener in the world. Your wall is the most loyal, most patient listener. It will never judge you. It will never laugh at your mistakes. It will never say, oh, your pronunciation is not perfect. It just listens.
That's great. My wall is going to become my new English-speaking partner. It's going to be a native speaker soon.
When you read out loud, you are practicing 4 skills at the same time. Think about it. First, you practice writing when you write the sentences. Second, you practice speaking when you say the words out loud. Third, you practice listening when you hear your own voice. And fourth, you practice reaction because your brain is connecting the words you see with the sounds you make and hear.
Ah, that's so true. I never thought about it that way. When I read in my head, it's silent, but when I read out loud, I can actually hear my own voice in English. I can notice where I am strong and where I am a little weak.
Exactly. And you will notice that every time you speak out loud, you feel a little bit more confident. The English words start to feel more comfortable in your mouth.
Okay, so in the morning, I can write about my daily routine using the present simple tense. For example, I wake up, I go to work, But what about at night? What should I do before I go to sleep?
Aha! That is a fantastic question. Nighttime is the perfect time to practice a different grammar tense. It's perfect for practicing the past simple.
Oh, the past simple. So I talk about what happened during the day. So I go to work becomes I went to work. And I have a meeting becomes I had a meeting.
Exactly. You are a very fast learner, Tom. So before you go to bed, just sit down for a few minutes and write about the day that just finished. You can write simple sentences like, I cooked dinner tonight. I watched a movie with my family. I relaxed on the sofa. I read a book before bed.
It's like writing a diary, but a very simple diary in English. I like that. It feels personal and easy.
Exactly. And the most beautiful part is when you do that every night, you are learning grammar in a completely natural way, without trying to memorize any boring grammar rules from a book. You are learning grammar by using it to tell your own story.
Yeah, that feels so much better and more meaningful than studying from textbooks. I am writing about my own life, so it's easy to remember.
And here is the most important thing. When you write about yourself, about your own real life, you are no longer afraid of being wrong. There is no wrong answer. You are just telling the story of your life, and that is always correct. And you know what the best part is? You don't need to spend hours doing this. Just 5 minutes a day is enough for you to see a big improvement.
5 minutes? Are you serious? That's even faster than the time it takes for me to make my morning coffee.
Exactly. So now there is no more excuse to say, I don't have time to learn English, right? Everyone has 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am, Teacher CC. No more excuses for me. I will do my 5-minute English homework every single day.
If every student is as good as you, Tom, I'll be a very happy teacher all day long. Okay, so we have step 1, write, and step 2, read out loud. Now let's talk about step 3. After you've done this for a few days, you need to turn it into a habit.
Huh? A habit? You mean like brushing your teeth in the morning? Something you do automatically without even thinking about it?
Exactly. A habit is a powerful thing. To help make it a habit, put your notebook and pen or your phone somewhere you will see it every day. For example, put your notebook right next to your coffee cup in the morning. Or put it on your bedside table at night, on top of your book.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. If I see it, I will remember to do it. Or maybe I can write my sentences on my phone while I'm waiting for the bus in the morning.
That is a great idea. The important thing isn't how long you study. The important thing is that you keep a daily connection with English, even a small connection.
Yeah, I agree. 5 minutes every day is much better than studying for 1 hour only on Sunday. When you do it every day, your brain stays connected to the language.
Exactly. A little every day builds confidence. A little every day builds a strong habit. Remember that.
A little every day builds confidence. I love that line. It's so true and so motivating. We can print that on a t-shirt.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should make t-shirts for our podcast. We could print 5 minutes of English, no excuses.
I would totally wear that shirt. It sounds fun and motivating.
And now it's time for our final step. Step 4 is to record your voice.
Oh no, I knew this was coming. Hearing my own voice on a recording is scary. My voice sounds so strange and different on my phone.
I know. Almost everyone feels that way at first. It's a normal feeling. But trust me on this. This is the fastest and most effective way to improve your speaking and your pronunciation. It's very easy to do. Just open the voice recorder app on your phone, hit the red record button, and say a few simple sentences about your day. Like, today I woke up early. I went to work. It was a busy day. I met my friend for dinner. We watched a movie. That's it. Maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah, when you describe it like that, it actually sounds simple. It's not a long speech, just a few sentences.
Exactly. And if you do this just once a week, then after a month, you can go back and listen to your first recording from week 1, and then listen to your new recording from week 4. When you listen to them back to back, you will hear your own progress. You will hear that your voice is clearer, faster, and more confident.
Yeah, I think that feeling would be amazing to actually hear myself getting better. Not just thinking I'm better, but actually hearing the proof.
Exactly. Hearing your own improvement, that is the most powerful motivation you can ever have. It's better than praise from a teacher because it comes from you.
Okay, this has been so helpful. Let me repeat the 4 simple steps one more time so everyone can remember them clearly. Step 1, write. Write a few simple sentences about your day. Step 2, read out loud. Read your sentences to yourself, your pet, or your wall. Step 3, turn it into a habit. Find 5 minutes every day. Consistency is key. And step 4, record it. Record your voice once a week to track your amazing progress. Did I get everything right, Teacher CC?
Exactly. Perfect. You are the star student of today's class, Tom.
I am totally the Focus English student of the day.
And all of you listening to us right now, you can do this too. We believe in you. It's simple, it's not stressful, and it really, really works.
Remember, your daily routine is not just something you repeat every day without thinking. It's so much more than that. It is the silent teacher that helps you learn English every single day for free.
That's a beautiful thought. Your daily routine is your English teacher. I will remember that.
That's right. Every cup of coffee you drink, every conversation you have, every line you write in your diary, they are all small, personal English lessons, just for you.
Honestly, Cece, I really, really love today's topic. It makes learning English feel less like a chore and more like a part of life. It feels possible for everyone, no matter how busy they are.
Yeah, because it's so close and personal to all of us. We're talking about your life. Every breath, every moment can become a gentle way to learn English.
So there's no more room for the excuse, I'm too busy to study, right? Everyone has 5 minutes to talk about their own day.
Exactly. Just 5 minutes. But if you do it every day with a happy heart, you will see yourself change very quickly. You will be surprised by your own progress. Before we finish, we have a little bit of homework for you. And I promise it's very easy and fun. In the comments section below this episode, please write just 1 or 2 sentences in English about your day. Okay? For example, I woke up early today, or I cooked a delicious dinner tonight.
That's so easy. Please do it. And we promise, Cece and I will read every single one of your comments. We love seeing you practice and use what you learn.
I really do. I love reading your stories. Every line you share is a little piece of positive energy for us. It connects us all together in this learning journey.
And if you feel this episode was helpful for you, please do one small thing for us. Hit the like button and share this podcast episode with a friend who is also learning English.
That's right. It's just one small action, but it helps our wonderful English learning community grow stronger and support more people every day.
Who knows, maybe that friend of yours also needs to hear the sentence, "Your daily routine is your English teacher."
So good. You remembered the most important line.
That way, we can spread this gentle, easy, and natural way of learning English to more and more people around the world.
Thank you so much for being here with Focus English with Cece today. We appreciate you more than you know. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. A little bit each day will bring you closer to a more confident, natural, and fluent version of yourself in English.
That's right. Learn slowly but steadily. Remember that even very small steps can take you very, very far on your English journey.
Keep learning, keep smiling.
And keep speaking.
We'll see you in the next episode, friends.
Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.
Bye for now.